Yes.
It's gonna take up like 80 hours of my life, right?
More than that.
I feel like that's something I would start playing and then get really burned out at.
I don't
Like,
think you would.
okay,
Well, it depends on what you like. We can talk about it during the show.
okay.
So is my mic working now?
It is now.
Welcome to Club Nintendo level 185.
Were you talking? Were you
I was talking, and my mic evidently doesn't like to stay with me. So,
Oh.
yeah. So Monster Hunter Generations. Let's just dive into it, Aaron. What are you excited about with this game?
Well, I'm excited about continuing what I was starting on the 3DS. So I played Monster Hunter 4 a little bit on the 3DS, and it's basically just like boss battles, just over and over again. So what I really liked about it is just leveling up your character and getting like better gear, so that way you can go out and fight the next monster. I didn't get to do a whole lot of the like online, but I know that's a huge part of it. There's a huge community behind it, so I think it'll be exciting with all these players on the Switch.
Does the save file transfer from 3DS?
It does, yeah. But I wasn't playing that version, so if you're playing Monster Hunter Generations on the 3DS, that's the one. Or no, wait, it's not Generations.
Yeah, Generations is.
Is it Generations?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, that one. If you're playing that on the 3DS, you can transfer your save.
Yeah, I've tried the Monster Hunter a couple times. I got the 3 and the 4, and just it never stuck with me. The concept is cool, but just a lot of barriers to entry for enjoyment, for me at least.
Well, that's strange. I don't see how anyone could not like it. It's so much fun. It's so.
I gotta say, one game I've been playing recently is Horizon Zero Dawn, and when it came out, a lot of comparisons were made to Breath of the Wild and yada yada yada. I'm not really enjoying this game, which is weird because I've enjoyed most PlayStation exclusive games so far. This one is just not hitting me. The story's okay, the mechanics of the game okay, but I just thought I'd mention Zelda. I enjoyed a hell of a lot more so far, at least.
That's what I heard from a lot of people. Is that Zelda was just better.
I mean, I heard the opposite too from some people that
really?
Horizon was by far their favorite game between the two. So it's interesting what people like different things. But yeah, I was surprised because I perhaps all the hype probably hurt it as well. Like if it was just a game I had not heard of, it might have caught me off guard as being exceptional. But it's the game just itself is not catching me so far. But we'll see. I cranked the difficulty down to story level so I can see if that helps. Yeah.
How many hours have you put into it?
Probably around 6.
How many? Is it like a Breath of the Wild? Like, is it
It's
like
like
a 100 hour game?
40 to 50, I think, hour game.
So you're in.
Yeah.
You should know if you like it by now.
I've had some boss battles. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
How's it run? Does it look good?
Oh, it's dead gorgeous. It's HDR optimized 4K PS4 Pro. It looks great. Like, yeah, that's not the problem.
You have a HDR TV?
I do. Yeah, and the games on PS4 just look gorgeous. Like, I really wish. So Switch is not going to be 4K, but HDR that would be possible with the different dock, right? I mean, I don't know that some of those games could look amazing with HDR. I think.
Is it possible?
It's just it's a different USB standard. Like the original PS4 got a software update even to support HDR, and that's not 4K. So you can do HDR in 1080p. That is supported.
Well, I'm sure you can do HDR with 1080p. I was just wondering with the existing like Switch console, I didn't know if it could push HDR.
I would think a different dock could do it, but I'm not a technical expert to know.
Doesn't the chip have to support it? Like maybe it does already. I don't know.
I don't know. Aaron, do you know you know stuff?
I have no idea about because the Switch is kind of weird. Like no one really knows for sure how this thing works.
It is a very proprietary, weird thing.
Yeah.
So I just want to talk about a weird, awesome experience I recently had with my Switch. So Lumines Remastered came out, and I decided to pick this up. Had a lot of good reviews, and I didn't know about this mode until I found it in the game. There is a mode called some weird. I don't know what it's called. Basically, there's a mode that lets you use your extra Joy-Cons you have laying around the house to just have vibrating using HD Rumble to the rhythm of the music. This is a music rhythm puzzle game. You have blocks dropping, but you can have quite a bit. You can have up to 8 external Joy-Cons rumbling. 4 times 2, 8. Rumbling, as well as the 2 attached in handheld mode. So you can have 10 Joy-Cons doing the rumble thing. And if you get some rubber bands, you can have quite the experience with just your body vibrating to the music.
That doesn't sound right.
It is amazing. You are just you're encapsulated by the music with the HD Rumble all over your body.
Besides this weird, like,
it is the one use I have of all my Joy-Cons.
well, besides the weird, like, thing you're doing with, like, all the Joy-Con, is the game good? Is like
the game's great. This is many people's favorite, like, game since Tetris as far as a game in that style.
How much is it? I need that.
It's $15.
I need some Tetris fill in my life.
It is addictive to all get out. Yeah, if you like Tetris, you will love this game. So the concept is you have blocks. All the blocks have 4 colors in them. So I should say they can have up to 2 different colors. It's a block of 4, so a square. And in the block, you might have a solid color, you have mixed colors, and your goal is to, when it drops, to have 4 of the same color in a block, in a square block match. When you do that, you have up until like another, I guess, musical set passes, like a beat at 8 passes. And during that time span, you can rack up bonuses by getting more block combos within that vertical slice that you paired it with. And the music's great. It's all original music. And as you advance through the game, there's up to 100 levels in the main challenge mode. And you're unlocking different skins and music as you go through. I think I've unlocked 5 at this point. And as you unlock them, you're able to set up playlists to if you want to play those unlocks in a certain combo, you can do that. And yeah, the HD Rumble is just top notch. Even if you don't do the extra controllers, the ones that are paired to the system itself will do HD Rumble for either rhythm or the blocks themselves. You can do either or both. And yeah, this is yeah, it's especially great with headphones, and it is just wild doing it with all these Joy-Cons hooked up. Like you're just like in a mode where it's fun. I don't know, like you put some in your pocket, put some under your feet. Like you just
put some under your feet. Okay, I don't know if that's going to be happening, but is it relaxing? I don't know if we can hear you, Tim.
How about now?
Yes, there you are.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, lost him again.
So, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
So, yeah, you get in a Zen mode as you play this game. You're just like transfixed by the music and the visuals. It's very relaxing.
That's what happens with me in Tetris. And Puyo Puyo Tetris was not what I wanted at all.
Yeah. No, this will be your jam. I'm excited for Tetris Attack, which is going to be in PSVR later this year, which will be good.
Is it coming to Switch?
I think it's a VR game. Yeah. It's going to be good.
Well.
So what's going on with your mic?
Hey, I've got this Mac. Macs are unreliable. I don't know if you know. Is
it your old one with no battery?
I got a battery.
It's like 8 years old.
I put a battery in. It's got a battery.
Okay.
You put a battery in.
Like a double A. Yeah.
That's working very well for you, Tim. We can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's move on. John, what have you been playing?
What have I been playing? Well, I got Captain Toad,
Woo!
and I played that all last night. Yeah, it's great. I like it.
Do,
I won it. Well,
do.
I pretty much wanted any game. Like I was in the mood to play pretty much anything. My three choices were DK, Tropical Freeze, this, or Wolfenstein. Honestly, just got this one because it was the cheapest with my Gamers Club unlocked, and I figured it was going to be something I could relax to while I lay in bed and kind of like finally get tired. Which I try to do.
It's a very happy game.
Yeah. So that's really cool. Been playing that. I had Splatfest this weekend. Squids versus Octolings. Octolings or Squids won. Thank God.
Sad news. Very sad news. It's in the screenshot you sent. It said octopus.
It said Squids versus Octopus. Yeah, that was the
so it wasn't
Splatfest.
Octolings.
It wasn't Inklings versus Octolings. No, it was Squid versus Octopus. Okay. Yeah. But what's been really cool is because I got the new Splatoon amiibo.
I saw those today at GameStop and I almost bought them.
Yeah, dude.
God, that matches your shirt.
Oh, does it? That's what's up. Hey, it kind of does. Yeah, this is one of my favorite amiibo because I love Marina, but
and then they announced another set's coming out in December.
Yeah, right? The Octoling set. It's got a octopus and two kid octopi or whatever. So that's cool. You asked what games I'm looking forward to. I'm actually looking forward. I don't think we talked about it, but Firewatch is coming to Switch. It got announced that's coming to Switch. It should be here this fall pretty soon. I actually never played that. I almost got it for my computer a couple times. I never did it because I'm not really into playing games on my computer. Even though I sit at my desk and play my Switch, it's literally the same. It's literally the same thing. So I could have done it. But
Firewatch is great. I played on PS4 this year for the first time, and yeah, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, I'm really I've really wanted to play that for a long time, so I'm super excited to finally play that. Other than that, that and Splatoon really, been my jam. I played a little bit of Fortnite here and there. I'll jump into Fortnite, play a couple matches. The thing is, I can't keep up with like all the changes in Fortnite. I feel like every time I jump in, it's like, I haven't played it that much. I haven't played it that much to know that much about it. So it's probably just stuff that everyone else is used to. But to me, it feels like there's always something going on and I don't know what the hell it is. And and I'm always the last to figure it out.
Now is an interesting time to jump into Fortnite because they just started a new season. And so if you picked up Fortnite on the Switch when it first came out and you haven't played for a little while, it's going to feel like a totally new game.
And it does,
right now.
Yeah,
because it's a new season, which happens every couple of months.
So every couple of months, they just kind of change up the entire game.
Yeah, it kind of changes up. So this time around was like this season and last season were the larger changes compared to what they had the 2 seasons before. They added some new areas to the map. They added some new weapons. And this time around, they added in these rifts where you can like jump into them and then it teleports you up into the air and then you can parachute in. Last season, they added these rocks that you could pick up and they would allow you to jump and you wouldn't take like any type of fall damage. So, yeah, just like some new things that they add in to change up the way that you have to play for that season.
And there's like golf carts now?
Yeah, now there's golf carts, which is interesting. They only come from one area of the map, so you kind of have to go there to get them, but then you can drive them anywhere, which gives you like a speed advantage.
Does everyone just go that part of the map like first thing now?
No. Because you still have like advantages from landing other places. So it's kind of just in the way that you want to play.
Okay. Yeah, I've jumped in here and there, and yeah, I've definitely noticed the changes. I was like, whoa, this is different.
Well, what I will say is it's so much better now. Season 5, like whatever they did with this like new update, like a week ago or whatever,
yeah,
is so much more smooth on the Switch. It feels like you can still tell that you're not playing on like a PS4 or something,
Yeah.
but it plays as smooth as if you were. It doesn't look like it, but it's definitely as smooth. Which is
Yeah,
nice.
I remember when you and me were playing, there was definitely some like hiccups and some
Yeah.
like it was a little janky, people were popping all over the place and it definitely wasn't running smooth. So I'd take a smooth game over a better looking one, especially in a game like this where it's like such fast pace and like you miss a couple frames, someone's behind you, you're like dead.
Yeah.
So
Aaron, you
Aaron
play any Fortnite?
or Tim, yeah, you play any Fortnite? I guess that's a no.
Okay. There should be a slappers only mode of Fortnite. That's what I'll say. This game frustrating.
You mean like
It is a little frustrating if you're not like good at shooters. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good at.
I like that they added gyro aiming. That's nice.
Yeah, the gyro aiming is really nice.
Other consoles.
Yeah, that's
other
the one thing I
consoles
was
should do
missing.
this. It's weird.
Well, the other consoles, Microsoft doesn't have it in their controller, do they?
I don't
must
know.
have gyros.
I don't know if it does.
Are they all accelerometers still? Like, are we the Stone Age here?
Yeah, but I don't think Microsoft ever.
Yeah, I don't think they ever got into that.
I mean, I know Sony did it, and Sony did it so terribly for the first couple of years.
They did.
Like, it made no one want to do it. So, hold
So
on.
what I ended up doing is turning up my gyro just a little bit. Like it's really low settings, so that way I still use my sticks to aim, and just if I am like sniping or something, then I can get that
it's
precision aim.
fine tuning.
It's for that's what it's really good
That's
for.
what it works great with in Doom. I've been playing a lot of Doom. I'm now 4 levels away from finishing the campaign, so
Nice,
that's
dude.
exciting. Yeah, that's it's a solid game. I'm scared to start it sometimes because it's like an intense.
Yeah, Doom. I remember being scary. I never played the new one, but I did play Doom 3 a long time ago, and I didn't finish it because it was too scary. So.
Yeah, I played Doom 3 on the Mac in college, and I remember one night I'm in the dark and I like fall backwards in my chair because I just got freaked the hell out with what I was doing there. Yeah,
I love the original Doom on like the PC. That's like that and Wolfenstein, the original Wolfenstein. I would kill for someone to make like a Wolfenstein 3D online shooter where it's like all free for all, team matches, whatever it is. Just if it was in that vein, that art style, that would be
in the
so killer.
First Wolfenstein, like the remake, they have a portion of the game where you fall asleep and you have a dream, and it's you playing the old game, and you play until you actually die in that game, so you can actually go through the entire.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I would love Wolfenstein, like the originals, and like any id Software originals on the Switch. Like if they were to fully port them over, like and even like if they like added online or something, that would be so killer. And I'm looking here at the Xbox One controller page. I don't think it has an accelerometer. I don't think it's in there. It doesn't say anything about it. Like they just can't do it. They're totally left behind there.
Yeah, because that's what they were trying to do with the Kinect.
That's
like, the
right.
Kinect was supposed to be all
that is
motion.
wild. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to
because
wait.
they put like the IR stuff on the back of the controllers so the Kinect could see it, and that was supposed to be your like tilt and all that stuff.
Oh, this is really basic stuff, guys.
What about the PS4 controller? Does that have it?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it does because they have the 6-axis. Is that what they
had
call it?
6-axis, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't play PS3 games on your PS4, can you?
No. Not that I'm aware of.
It's called like DualShock 4.
Yeah, I got one right here. Pretty sure it has gyro.
I'm gonna try to find a Wikipedia page. It's a lot easier to find the Xbox wikis page. let's see. DualShock controllers. DualShock 2, DualShock 3.
So if you do PS Now, you can do accelerometer. They patch that in, but if you do, if you like plug your PS4 DualShock 4 controller up to a PS3, it can't recognize the accelerometer. Like it's in there.
Yeah, I see
Sure.
it. Yeah, it does. It says 6-axis motion sensing. Yeah, it's got it.
But it's weird that the shooters don't use it. It's frustrating that like they're just like we'll patch in the Doom for Switch, but PS4 people don't.
People asked for it on Doom for Switch. Like they were getting a lot of requests. Like, is anyone on PlayStation really requesting that? Probably not.
No, but if like a developer put it in and then PlayStation people tried it, they'd be like, "Oh yes, please, let's have this in every game."
I feel like PlayStation gamers are the type of gamers who aren't gonna try it. Like that's just my
Yeah, I mean, because I feel like they're looking for something new. I mean, you see them try it. So like Microsoft was trying with the Kinect, it didn't, really catch. Sony is trying with the DualShock 4 and this touchpad. They tried the touchpad on the PSP. No one's using it, and no one's willing to try different things. I think Nintendo market is the only one where people are really trying or are willing to try some of these things. So I don't know.
And plus, people who are playing Nintendo systems, at least if they've been playing them for a while, are kind of used to motion controls already. Like the Switch is kind of a step backwards if you look at it. Like if you came from the Wii and now you're on a Switch, because most people skip the Wii U, obviously.
Right.
So if you're coming from a Wii to a Switch, like the Switch is really a step backwards when you look at kind of controller innovations. It's way more traditional. I mean, they can do everything the Wii controllers can do. And apparently, I was watching something where I think it was the Mario Odyssey devs actually asked for motion controls, and the Switch wasn't even going to have it until they were like, yo, you need to put this in because we want to use it in our game.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think Nintendo people are kind of more used to like, oh, I got to swing my controller around to aim and stuff. They've been doing
weird,
it.
Though. Like the gyro is just like seems like a no-brainer in shooters, especially.
I think so. I mean, yeah.
But yeah, to your point, like maybe they're just like, we don't want that gimmick.
No request. Yeah. If they're not getting requests, they're probably not going to bother, doing it. Especially if it's not easy.
Like, my preferred version of Wolf 2 is going to be on Switch because I like the gyro aiming. Even though the visuals might not be the best, I think the control will be the best. So
do you play Doom in handheld mode?
I have been quite a bit, yeah.
And do you play with motion on in handheld mode?
Oh yeah, I do.
Really? Because I find that kind of difficult.
You're doing fine-tune motions.
Really?
You're not. Okay. Yeah.
Because in Splatoon, that's impossible.
Well, you're like doing a 360. You need to be on like a chair, one of those rolly chairs that like spins around for how you play.
Not that intense. It's just like it's not that. It's maybe.
Well,
it looks,
get close.
Maybe it looks worse than I think it does, but you're definitely flicking your system around a lot.
Yeah. Did you guys see Stick of Truth is coming to Switch? This is like the better of the two South Park games.
Yeah, that's cool.
I wonder if they'll do a bundle at some point.
Probably a digital bundle I could see them doing.
Yeah. But that's got to say a lot to the sales of the second game hitting and them having success there, right?
I mean, at this point, it feels like every game that comes to Switch just sells a lot more on Switch than in other systems. People just Switch players are people who download more games, I think, than other.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people that are coming to the Switch are probably the 3DS kind of mentality, right? Like we had so many games on our 3DS just downloaded to play because you want them to be there when you're on the go. And I think that's how it is on the Switch.
Yeah. So guys, Mario Kart 8 got the Labo update for the motorbike, and I built it out because of that. And it's here's my motorbike. It's pretty great.
Nice.
So I did this yesterday as a little project. It took I was watching Taken 3, so it took about 2 hours. It was the whole duration there to finish that. And I gotta say, it's pretty sweet having this in Mario Kart. I wouldn't say I'm competitive. I beat a tournament in 100cc mode using it, And it's kind of cool. Like it's got the little handlebar thing that you press down, different buttons, and you're actually steering like a motorcycle would, and it's pretty cool. They added Labo support to Mario Kart. It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
That.
They also added the Breath of the Wild. What do you call that?
Oh yeah,
thing?
Link, the tricycle thing.
Whatever.
The motorbike that you get in the DLC of Breath of the Wild is now in Mario Kart. It's really great.
Very cool.
Yeah. So I will say, the motorcycle. If you're playing Mario Kart, that cardboard is going to break down pretty quickly. Just how intense you play Mario Kart. Like it's like this lever. You're holding down the lever quite a bit and pretty hard. The way I was doing at least, and yeah.
I have to wear some gloves.
And the best you do, and the best way to play it is with the Switch inside the motorcycle, and it's in there really well, where you can be like leaning back to help steer, and yeah, it's good.
Do you tell any lag or delay between your controls? That's what I heard. A few people could tell
No
it was definitely a little bit.
I didn't notice that. Took me a while to figure out the turning, because like it is motion controls. You're literally moving your body to turn.
But isn't it just like a normal bike?
It's
Yeah.
basically like an arcade, right? You're just like,
Basically like an arcade, yeah.
Hmm.
Which is, I mean, I'm much better with just regular controls, but it's a lot of fun. Just like it's different, and the HD Rumble is really great. It feels like you're on a bike. They did that really well.
Is it like? Is it like? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they've been. Yeah, HD Rumble. I've been noticing has just been they've been knocking out of the park lately. Mario Tennis. They do this thing where it's like your heartbeat on like the game-winning point of a match.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's applied so well these days. Like Luminous Remastered did it well. Like developers are getting this, the HD Rumble.
So you got Mario Tennis?
I did. I beat the story mode campaign, which was pretty tough actually. And I gotta say, it's like a fighting game but on the tennis court, and it's brilliant. Like, so strategy wise, I'm going into matches where I'm trying to actually. So my strategy here, for those that want to know, you can actually use power on a serve and do the thing where you aim for a spot, and if they mess up the timing, their racket's going to deteriorate a little bit. So my strategy is to get as much power as I can, so on the serves I can do that power serve. And my goal is to actually be KOing the opponent and never actually finish the game. So I'm on purpose extending games by purposely losing points, so I have more serves that I can actually do that with. And the strategy seems to work, because most people can't return a serve that well if it's a power serve so far. They may be able to return the power thing if it's done during normal gameplay, but something about the serve they're not that great with. So my strategy has been to just KO the opponent, and it's it leads to some exciting matches where I could either lose the game terribly, like I've won no games up here, or I KO them, and they're probably gonna be pissed if I do that and I succeed in that. And it's a solid game. So yeah, a lot of fun.
Okay, I've heard some pretty mixed things. You say the single player is pretty difficult. I heard it was kind of short.
It's short but difficult.
Short but difficult. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, the single player is not why you buy this game. You buy it for the online multiplayer and just the and you have so many just intense matches because these people are good. And like and figuring out the single player does a good thing with helping you learn the timing of returning those power serves and stuff like that. That was very helpful for me because I just don't even touch some returns because it's like, okay, I'm gonna destroy my racket here.
Are you kind of punished if you don't play single player? And if I were to go get the game and only if I just jump straight into online, would I be missing out on something? Would I be at a
No,
disadvantage?
I think you'll need to learn the mechanics from online versus having.
From people kicking my ass.
Yeah. You'll have to learn from that basically,
Okay.
and you'll learn eventually. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
How long are the in a lobby for? Like if I were to jump
Not
online,
long.
not
Not
long
long
at
at
all.
all.
Okay.
No, it's quick. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That might be something I might get. I don't know if it's $60. Like I don't know if it's a $60 game. If this game were like 40, even maybe 50, I'd be like, oh yeah, maybe get some Mario Tennis.
Yeah.
Have you played
I
with-
played my time tracker. Let's see where I'm at with this.
Have you played with the Joy-Con, like swinging them around at all, like Wii style?
Just to try it. It's not really. No.
Is it not satisfying, like Wii Sports?
It's set aside into a different mode where it is a much more like casual thing.
Oh, it's a whole different mode.
It is, yeah.
Oh, that's kind of lame. Well, I guess that makes sense.
Let me
Man.
see
Hmm.
how many hours I put this thing. But I played the story mode on airplanes, and that was a really good like airplane game for me to just enjoy. So I played Mario Tennis Aces for 15 hours or more at this point. So yeah, for me, I'm getting my money's out of it. It's a great. The tournaments are so much fun to just jump into as like the TV's on and just like it's great. And you can have a lot of fun. Just like let me just do one tournament and like 10 or 15 minutes worth of gameplay or like just a single match is immensely enjoyable as you just have this very intense like battle of tennis. Like you're battling and trying to destroy each other's rackets, and it's like feels like you just want to punch the person in the face by the end. It's great.
I want to play as Chain Chomp.
He's pretty good. I my go-to right now is Donkey Kong. I try to get the power. People that have power because that helps you destroy rackets faster. I think it's harder to return the power characters. They're slower, but that's okay. That's not my goal. Bowser Jr. was my go-to for a while. And then I noticed people would just stop accepting matches with me as Bowser Jr.
Why? What?
Evidently, there's some unfair advantage with him, and
the game's broke, and everyone's
they
like, I'm not playing with you
pushed out a
guys.
software update recently that rebalanced Bowser Jr.
That's hilarious. Everyone's like, screw that.
This is like in Smash Brothers, my go-to is Bowser Jr. As you know, and I would do the thing we drop the car on people. Yeah,
Spam it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love good Bowser Jr. Yeah. But anyways, I've been talking for a lot. What else have you guys been up to?
I've been playing a lot of PC games. I've been playing Final Fantasy 14. I started Mech Warrior, which is a free-to-play game on Steam. And I downloaded, but I haven't started Warframe, which is another free-to-play game on Steam.
Which is on Switch now, too.
It's coming to Switch, so I wanted to check it out.
It's coming. Okay.
It's coming to Switch, yeah.
That's Panic Button is doing that port, Tim.
I love Panic Button.
Yeah,
They're
they
my
do
favorite developer
Wolfenstein
now.
and Doom. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it should be pretty.
And they
pretty
did
good.
Rocket League.
Oh yeah, and Rocket League. Yeah, so it should be pretty
I
good.
love those guys. Just just give them all the money.
So tell me about Warframe. Make me want this game.
I don't know anything
Oh, you haven't
about
played it. Oh,
so
you haven't
I haven't
played
played
it.
it yet,
Oh,
but
okay.
from what I've heard from people that do play it, is they compared it to Destiny, except they said it's better.
Except it
And-
doesn't suck.
Yeah, and I was watching a stream of it today, and the guy was talking a lot about the game. He plays like a lot of Destiny, but he's been into like Warframe for the past couple of months, and he says that there's just so much content in the game that it's like amazing that it's totally free.
Is it free? It's free to play.
It's free to play. Yeah.
How do they make money? Is there any
So
like?
they make money.
skins?
There's like skins that you can buy and things. From what I heard, is they have community made skins to where fans actually make them, and then if they win, then they actually get sold in the game. And yeah,
Okay. Well, if it's free, I'll definitely. You can't not download it if
Yeah.
it's free. Like and play it for a little bit and see.
Yep.
That's what's up. And there's that other game that just came out that's free to play. That's a lot like Overwatch. What's it called? Paladins.
Paladins. Yeah, I
Oh
haven't
man,
tried that yet.
I haven't tried that one either. But I think you have to pay right now to play that one.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
$30 now, but I'd rather wait until it's free.
It's free, exactly.
Play.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah,
I'll get it.
Crash
Panic-
Bandicoot, I played a ton of. I beat the first game on Switch, and I'm like probably halfway through game 2, and that's so much fun handheld. So much fun. Yeah,
I heard it looks like garbage in handheld mode.
it does not. It looks beautiful.
It's like 40p or 540p
You
or
don't
something
notice
like that.
though, like the art style. Like, I mean, that's
I don't
I could
know.
not like it, I couldn't tell. Like I played it on PS4 Pro with HDR and all that.
I feel like I'd tell.
I could not tell, and it looks.
You couldn't tell? Well, I guess it's just Crash Bandicoot, right?
I mean, it's immensely better than the PS1 version that originally came out.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I still think that this one plays a little bit differently based on what people were saying. Like the jumps are different from the original one, but you didn't play the original one, so
I
it
did
doesn't
not,
matter.
No,
So you can't feel the difference.
I can't. No,
Did you guys see that Spyro? They had a thing on their website in Europe
I saw
that it was coming to Switch.
That better come to Switch.
Oh, it's coming. You know it's coming to Switch.
and not like a year later, please.
Well, I think Nintendo's probably holding on to it. It's probably one of the games they want to announce this fall, honestly.
Reggie said there's more games coming this fall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Spyro's one of them, yeah. When's that supposed to come out?
September, I think, or August.
I am way more interested in that than Crash Bandicoot.
Sure, I would be too. Crash Bandicoot is a very difficult game that is frustrating.
It was not even the game. I just don't. The character is very. Like, what is it? Like,
It's
I don't get it.
Bandicoot. I mean, don't you
Spyro-
have
is
Bandicoots in your
Spyro
back?
a
Don't you have
dragon?
Bandicoots?
Spyro's a dragon. Yeah, it's called Spyro the Dragon. Oh,
Don't-
wait,
Yeah.
Crash is a Bandicoot.
Yeah,
Oh, duh.
don't you have Bandicoots in your backyard? I mean,
No, it's like some weird Tasman. Here's the thing. Growing up, I always thought Crash was kind of just some lame Sony like wannabe Mario, and like, you know, I don't know. That's just me being a
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And it just seems so like a Tasmanian devil wannabe. Like I didn't get it. Like I didn't get the character. I still don't get the character. Like Spyro was the one thing I looked at my PlayStation friends. I was like, dang, I wish that was on my system. And I think it did come to like GameCube. It had like one game maybe on GameCube. But now they're just doing the stupid Skylanders thing. Like, who cares about Skylanders? I pick one character and focus on that one. And Spyro is probably the best.
It is really cool seeing Naughty Dog in the end credits on a Switch game. It's like, wow, okay, here we go. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Captain Toad I played a bit of. Definitely better in handheld. I would not play this on TV. Basically, you have a pointer on the screen at all times if you're in TV mode because there is a lot of touch type things you need to do.
Yeah.
It is great in handheld though. It's beautiful and yeah, it's great having.
Does that make you kind of think that's what they're going to do for Mario Maker?
I kind of hope so.
Well, you just said it sucked.
I will be playing on handheld and
yeah,
and I can dock it when I actually want to play on the TV and actually play the game. Like create in the handheld and then dock it when I want to play it. You know,
I guess that's fair.
I can stand up and walk. I'm not like unable to do that. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. What else? What else?
I got this little where did it go? Where did I put it? The little Nintendo what's the thing called? Charging dock. I got it.
Oh, look at you. That's like,
Well-
that came out. Yeah.
It came out. Well, I was at Best Buy picking up Captain Toad, and I saw one, and I got it just because I thought it would be cool to try out.
How's the quality?
It's really nice. Where the heck did it go? I think I dropped it on the floor. I'd show you guys, but it's on the floor probably. It's really compact. The thing I like about it is when I bring my Switch to my friends' houses to play like Splatoon and stuff, I have my case and I have this stand because I usually play in handheld mode.
Yes, that stands great.
It's a great stand. I love the stand. The problem is
Can't charge
it's
it.
a lot to like carry around. I have this, my Pro controller, like, and it's all this. Now with this little charging dock, it all fits in here because it's super compact.
Yeah.
It's super compact and it's got a little charging thing on it. So I think it's probably not like it's $20. I don't know if it's worth the whole $20. I think 15 would have been probably more fair. Honestly, should have came with a system maybe. But it's pretty nice if you want a compact little thing to carry around with your Switch to make it stand up. Like it's a much better stand than the one that's on the back of the system.
Yeah.
I do want it, but then I need to get
Here it is.
another charger, right? Because it's just the adapter.
It's just the adapter, and on the side, it's got a port. Yeah. It's got the port. Honestly, I've just been.
It's USB-C on the back.
USB-C on the side, and
Okay.
and just like that.
You could plug it into a battery, external battery too.
You could plug into a battery. You don't even have to plug it in. Like I've just been using it as a stand.
See, I can do that because right now I have my Switch backpack, so it has all the compartments for all your components of your Switch, and I take that like with me like every day. Just grab my Switch, I grab my charger, and then I go because I have my extra controllers and things in the bag. But I think it would be nice to not use that stand anymore, just have something a little smaller.
Dude, this is like you can. It even slides back. It goes all the way back. So if you want to sit back and have a really low angle, like you can do that. It's. I think you would like it. Honestly, it feels well made. Like the way the stand slides back and forth. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break or anything. It feels good.
Yeah. My current stand is just my case has it built in, and that's kind of what I do. I can't charge it, but it's very functional.
Yeah, my case has that also, and I'll use that whenever I'm, just going somewhere where I know I'm not going to be out, more than like a few hours or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
my
I don't have to worry
case.
about charging.
My case doesn't have that fancy stand thing.
But yours is thick. That's a big case.
It's thick, but here's I don't know if I've ever showed you guys my case.
No, I've not seen it before.
So the cool thing about my case is it's thick, but it's super compact. Most Switch cases are long. This one fits fits everything. Just like without you have to detach the Joy-Con.
Yeah, where do the Joy-Cons go?
They're right in there. So there's a zipper. Here's all my games, and here's the zipper.
Okay.
I have charging. I have two Joy-Con. I have a cable. I have a charging thing, and now I have this
accidental input ever with those Joy-Cons, or is it a hard case where you're not pressing down the buttons?
Oh, it's pretty hard. You don't press down the buttons.
Okay.
Yeah, you might need to send me. Where did you get that? Like off of Amazon?
Amazon. It was like honestly, it was like $12, $13. It's awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
Something like that.
It's got a little fox on it, which is kind of cool.
What does the fox say?
So I did see actually the exact one that I got. It was like an Amazon Basics one, but they have a thicker one like that.
Yeah.
But I went with the longer, thin one, so I'm wondering if I should just go get the.
That was the thing. I didn't want a super long one. They're all so long, and I just wanted one that was more compact that would fit in my bag a little bit better. And honestly, having to put the Joy-Con on is not a big deal. It only takes like 3 seconds, and I kind of like it. It's satisfying, so it doesn't bug me at all. And yeah, it holds all my games, so makes not going all digital much less of a hassle. But any case will carry your games around.
Yep,
that's not a big deal.
Anyone play Octopath?
My buddy is
playing the prologue demo, so I've played it a little bit and like trying out the different characters things. I'm just not ready to buy it yet because I know that game is going to require some time.
Mm-hmm.
And
you're still in Xenoblade, right?
Yeah, I'm still playing that. I'm still playing Final Fantasy 14 a lot because they have a Monster Hunter crossover event coming up. I'm getting ready for, and then once that's over, then like Monster Hunter comes out, so I'm not gonna have time.
And Xenoblade Story DLC, are you gonna be ready for that when that hits?
I hope so. That's in September.
Yeah.
So I still have like about a month. So I hope I can get done. We'll see.
Yeah. No, the art style is really compelling. I need to play the demo. The reviews have just been great.
Yeah.
And I had no idea Amazon made Switch cases.
Yeah, so there's like an Amazon Basics one that's like yellow. That's the one that I have. It's really nice. It stands out.
And they make they even make a stand for the Switch. Wow. I guess that's what
Amazon Basics has everything.
Yeah, I guess that's what they do. They see what sells, and then they just make their own version of it.
Yeah, they're becoming their own manufacturer. Yeah.
I mean, my new TV is the Best Buy brand TV, whatever.
There you go.
Insignia, whatever.
Insignia, yeah, that's what I have.
But it's a LG panel inside, so I don't really care. Yep.
Yeah, they have some pretty nice.
They're pretty good TV.
So I came across this crazy story. It is really sad that Toys R Us is closing down, but evidently an employee found Mario Kart 64 in a box under one of the store shelves.
I saw that. Yeah, that's
it's all
awesome.
dusty and stuff. It's like, that's great. It's great.
I wonder if it was still in their inventory. It still shows it's like you have one copy.
Like, where is it?
Every time they do inventory, they're like, "Where is it? We don't know. Write it off. We can't."
And then Sonic Mania Plus came out. I've not gotten this. You get some more characters and some other modes. I don't know. It doesn't seem that compelling for me, at least. Yeah.
Sonic Mania, you said?
The Plus DLC.
Oh, the Plus,
or
the new version,
Yep.
the physical version.
Yep.
Do you not get that stuff if you bought it already?
There's an upgrade for like $5 or $10, I think.
That's lame.
It's DLC. Big stuff in there, I guess. I don't know.
It's lame they don't just give it to you if you bought the game a freaking year ago.
Launch. You know what I did get for free, guys? I got Shaq Fu, Legend Reborn, for free.
How'd you get that for free?
Because I bought NBA Playgrounds before the online was hooked.
So I saw actually a physical copy of that game today.
Shaq Fu?
Yeah, Shaq Fu.
I mean, it's enjoyable
looks
for
ridiculous.
what it is. It's not great. It's a little hard at times. Yeah, it's a brawler. It's something else. I'll tell you. Then Minecraft got an update where Nintendo acts like it's a brand new game.
Yeah. They even like took it off the shop for a little bit. Like it was gone and then it came back.
Can
like,
you buy the
a
old
relaunch.
version?
I don't think so.
And you get a free.
No, wait, I think you can actually maybe.
Well, I got a free download of the new version. It recognized I own the old one.
Really? They were just like, here you go.
Yeah, it was like
sorry.
it was like buy for $0. It's kind of like the thing where NBA Playgrounds had the gold edition that I could buy for $0. It's like you already own the original, so that's the thing.
Good on them for upgrading everybody.
Yeah, so you can play with Xbox One now, which is really cool.
That's what's up.
You know, the PS4 they think they're better than everyone else, so you can't do that. But
yeah,
yeah, the whole crossplay thing, it's crazy. I wonder what the next gen will be with PS5 and Xbox 2 if they'll get that sorted or if they'll just
Xbox
continue.
2.
Xbox 2.
Xbox
guys.
2.
Yeah.
I love it.
Woo, the Xbox 2,
Xbox 2.
which is their fourth.
I think
console.
they're done with it. I think they're just gonna be
It's all
Xbox
the
and
Xbox.
PlayStation. Yeah, because
That
people
would
are
be
tired of
cool.
all the numbers.
It'll be called PS5. I think that's for certain.
Yeah, I think PlayStation is gonna keep going with the numbers.
Xbox that
Which
they're
is-
done. It's just like the
yeah.
Xbox family of consoles. Here's the.
You guys
Well,
don't think Microsoft's gonna throw the towel in?
No, they're doubling down. They just bought a bunch of studios.
Oh, that's right. They did. You're right. Never mind.
Well, they could call it the Xbox E, and then be like Tesla, where you have SEX.
Well, they could have bought all those studios for like their, their Microsoft phones or tablets or whatever.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. That'd be a thing. Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
You never know. Oh,
Sometimes
I heard
you
this.
do.
I heard this, guys. Kirby is getting an update or a free download DLC thing. They're upgrading Kirby 64 levels into Kirby Star Allies, like its framework, I guess.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
It's pretty cool.
So we're finally getting 64 games on the Switch through Kirby.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Are they gonna bring Mario Tennis from 64 through?
Probably not. That would be
Aces?
Great, though. They should add all those courts.
I would definitely get it then.
That'd be great.
That would be awesome.
And that's all I've been playing on that console, at least.
I finally beat this level of Hyrule Warriors today that I had been working on for a long time. That game gets like difficult. Like once you hit a wall, it's like you have to go grind your character and level it up.
Yeah.
You got that great music to listen to while you grind, though.
Yeah. It actually was just a bunch of rupee sounds. All I remember.
WWE 2K19 is officially skipping out on the Switch this year, basically because they didn't want to fix their broken engine.
Well, that's better than them putting out a crap game, right? I guess.
Yeah, I'd say that's accurate.
Did they ever fix? They never fixed NBA. They didn't fix last year's.
No, they did updates, but nothing that really fixed it for
Oh.
real.
That's lame.
Yup. Very.
A lot of people bought that too, right? Like it
I
sold.
think so. Yeah, it sold
It
pretty well.
sold pretty well at launch. That sucks.
I was tempted at times for the one on sale a bunch. Like, should I get this? Like, no, it's still broken.
They got, the new FIFA's coming out, right?
Yeah.
Is it a full featured game, or is it like last year's where it was
Oh,
I
just
think
the-
it's like last.
I'm sure it's like last year's. No
Uh,
It's
doubt.
gonna sell great though.
No doubt. It's gonna be like last year's.
Better. So basically, what they said it's based on last year's engine, but they've worked on the engine a bunch, and it looks a ton better. Like they're actually doing substantial work to improve it year to year.
That's one thing I've noticed though with Switch games. It seems like now that we're like over a year in, games are starting to look better. I think they're starting to figure out the hardware better. So,
Mhm.
or I mean, like more so than just the looks. It's just playing better. Things are playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of games are getting more updates too that actually,
Yeah.
fix them. You see games come out and then it's like 2 or 3 months later, like, oh, and here's the one that works. There you go.
Yep.
Right. Time to buy it for real. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle is out, the Donkey Kong adventure, and that got amazing reviews and really want to try that out. I hear it's a bit easier than the main game, which is good because the main game is bloody difficult at times.
There's no you can't change the difficulty.
I think it was on easiest already. If there was a difficulty setting, I was still being frustrated with it. Yeah. But yeah, it's a fine line with difficulty levels and stuff. Yeah, I am excited to jump into Wolfenstein 2. I just want to finish Doom first because I know I probably won't finish Doom if I do Wolf instead.
Which did you like more growing up, Doom or Wolfenstein?
I didn't play any of them until Doom 3 on my Mac in college. That was my first Doom experience. And that freaked the hell out of me. Yeah. Yeah. I will say I watched A Quiet Place last night.
How was that?
That movie is freaking amazing.
Is it? Should I watch it?
Watch it, especially with headphones on, where you're in your own sound space. Like, they do this amazing thing where there's this. This isn't a spoiler. It happens very beginning. There's a deaf character, and when you're in that person's perspective, they change the sound mix to be as if you're deaf, where you can't hear the ambient sounds, and like the sound design in that movie is just phenomenal. It's a
Does it cut in and out like that, or is it pretty like is the
It'll
whole
switch-
scene?
It'll switch between if you're in that person's perspective, it switches to that. But most
Okay.
the movie is not like that.
Okay.
And this is a horror movie where you actually care about the characters, like, which is rare, I feel, these days. Yeah, it's 90 minutes. It's like from start to finish, really great. It's a hard thing to pull off where the characters aren't. They're doing sign language. There's not a. They have to be quiet, otherwise the monsters kill them. So it's really well done. Yeah. So.
Cool. I'll check that
Highly
out.
encouraged. Good rental. But anyways, anything else from you guys before we wrap it up?
It's about it.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Cool deal. Where can folks find you in their webs, Aaron?
You can find me all over at Sage King, especially on Twitter.
Cool deal. What's you, John?
On Twitter, I'm John Wesley A. On Twitch and YouTube, I'm John's Nintendo Carts.
Awesome. And my handle is TCHATEN. You can go to youtube.com/tchannel for the video version of the show. Thanks for listening or watching. Bye-bye.